Good morning, good morning. I'm just trying to show you the junk that I have in my car. I'm not proud of it, but I think I've got to be honest. Alright, so this is an accumulation of spending not too much time cleaning up and just putting your junk somewhere else and to be tended at a later date. And this is what happens. Get an overflow of junk. And I think this is reflective of life. If you keep putting your negative stuff or some things that you don't want to deal with somewhere else, it fills up and you occasionally need to empty it out. So, life lessons through trash. Car park coupons that I buy for my work before, and check it out. There's just so many of them, and for each card that I buy, it's $6.50. So it's definitely much cheaper than a full day of parking at UE Biz Hub. So it has really saved me a lot of money. So into the trash. Hello everybody. Today, July 20th, 2017. There's not much to vlog about today. So today I'm going to show you the results of my 23andMe DNA test. Alright. So I was expecting something different, something that I may not have known about my ancestry, but turns out that I'm 79.8% Chinese. No surprise there. What is the other 20%? I've got to go check it out. Come, let's see. So 79.8% Chinese. So while we're waiting, I just want to tell you a little bit more about this DNA test. So 23andMe is a DNA testing company. How should I describe them? They allow you to send them samples of your saliva, and then from there they can extract out your DNA and tell you your ancestry, your Neanderthal ancestry, and if there are any other relatives who are on the database. So I feel that a lot is dependent on their database, which may be predominantly North American, but I think it is growing. Yeah, there's quite a few things I do not really understand, but here goes. The results of my 23andMe shows that I am 79.8% Chinese. That's what we already know. And out of this, 82.9% is East Asian. And out of the East Asian, 79.8% is Chinese, and 2.3% is broadly East Asian. So I have no idea what that means. And I have a 0.8% of Korean. Okay. So what else? Okay, Southeast Asian, I have 14.3%. So Southeast Asia consists of Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Cambodia, Vietnam, Myanmar. Alright, so I'm 14% in this category, which makes sense. And then there's something here that is a little bit different. I have 1.6% Sub-Saharan African, and it is from West Africa. So I have 1.6% of West African in me. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, what's in West Africa? I have to check. West Africa countries. Aha, okay. So the West African countries are Nigeria, Burkina Faso, Liberia, Benin, Guinea-Bissau, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Guinea, Cape Verde, Sierra Leone, Mali, Senegal, Togo, Mauritania, Gambia, Niger. Oh, that's it. Alright, so that's my ancestry. And then I have 0% European, 0% North African, 0% Oceanian, and 0% South Asian. So my ancestry timeline, it also shows your ancestry timeline, and mine ranges from 1950 to 1710, and where it shows 1710 is where the Korean ancestry came from, and then West African. Wow, that means I originated from Korea. So it was Korea, and then West Africa, and then Southeast Asia, and then Chinese. Wow, crazy. Okay, I have a maternal haplogroup of A4C. I have no idea what that means. So, which means descendants of haplogroup A migrated throughout much of the Central and East Asia and can be found as far as Vietnam. So I may have roots in Vietnam. Wow, 480 generations ago. Terracotta Army. Wow. Okay, that's my maternal haplogroup. I have 385 DNA families. I have 34 third to fourth cousins and 351 fifth to distant cousins. So these are the DNA relatives that are located in the 23andMe DNA family. Okay, so about 385. Right, so and then they show a little bit of characteristics of people within this of my relatives, of my DNA relatives. 102% more likely to feel jittery after drinking caffeine. That's weird because I drink coffee all the time and I don't really feel jittery. 84% more likely to drink energy drinks. Okay, but I don't. 76% more likely to have learned a foreign language as an adult. Okay. 69% more likely to drink instant coffee. Alright, I drink instant coffee. 64% less likely to like the taste of dark licorice. Yeah, I don't like the taste of dark licorice. 64% less likely to have lived near a farm when they were young. Oh yeah, okay. So none of my relatives lived in farms, including myself. 62% more likely to have sweaty palms. Okay, I do not have sweaty palms. 49% more likely to be able to wiggle their ears. Okay, I can wiggle my ears. See? Look at that. I wiggle my ears like that. Alright. 42% more likely to be able to sing back a note they have just heard. Alright. That's good to have. 41% less likely to sweat while sleeping. I don't know if you should sweat while you're sleeping unless it's hot or there's no air conditioning. I don't know. 41% less likely to own a dog. I love dogs. I have 2 dogs. Okay, 36% more likely to be able to carry a tune. Okay, so maybe we can be singers. Hey, we can be singers, you know, Rebecca. Oh, he's sleeping. He's asleep. %33% more likely to exercise by strength training. 32% less likely to be able to wiggle their nose. Okay, I cannot wiggle my nose. Wiggle my nose. Okay, the list goes on, but not very significant. So, oh, I could connect with my DNA relatives. Alright, so when I click on show DNA relatives, it really just showed me my DNA relatives, their first name and last name. And so, should I connect with them? I think this could be interesting as the 23andMe database increases, because then I'll be able to see more similarities in relatives. I think this is good. The other interesting thing I'd like to share is my Neanderthal ancestry. So I have 224 Neanderthal variants, which means that I am not very Neanderthal-y. Okay. Oh shoot! But I'm in the first place out of my family and friends. So what they found about me is that I have less less back hair. Okay, so which is true, I do not have back hair. Yeah, so that's the only thing. The other characteristics are straight hair. Okay, I have 0 Neanderthal variants associated with straight hair. Less likely to sneeze after eating dark chocolate, so I do not have that. So which means that I have a tendency to sneeze after eating dark chocolate, maybe. And height, so I have 0 Neanderthal variants associated with my height, so which probably shows because I am not that tall. Probably Neanderthals are tall, so I'm not. So that's it. Alright, so that pretty much sums up my DNA ancestry data. So thank you for staying with me while I read my DNA report. I will share the link to my DNA report in the description below so that you can just take a look. And I think it's a fun way. It's a fun way to just get to know yourself a little bit more about your ancestry. It's not supposed to be like an accurate representation. It's more for interest and just sharing. If you've done this ancestry test and if you have a link, please share that in the comments below and then we can just take a look. I'm curious. So that's it for me tonight. I will speak with you tomorrow. In the meantime, be fun, be crazy, and love life. Good.